Welcome to the Sports Bulletin here on Joy News Prime. My name is Nathaniel Atto, and I take you through some of the biggest stories trending over the last 24 hours. And we start talking boxing because on Christmas Eve at the Bukom Boxing Arena, Kabik Boxing Promotions will bring you yet another big fight night. And of course, headlining the bill will be AWBO Africa title fight. We've been looking closely at these fights, and of course, we will be bringing you some of the updates on some of the boxers and what they will be doing on the night. But what should we be expecting on the big night?
See, something that's gone missing in Ghana boxing. Before, our boxers like to fight each other and challenge each other. So it became very tense. That was back in the days when the likes of Courtney and them that were fighting, they challenged each other. But these days, if you ask another Ghanaian to fight another Ghanaian, they don't want to fight because everybody wants to go to abroad to go and fight abroad. And that's not a game, because if you do that, you can never produce good fighters. So our boxers that we have, we told them, any boxer that comes, if you want to be a champion, because a champion is stronger than anybody that has come to meet up with you. So anyone that we will bring up to you, make sure you beat them up. Somebody like Mauricio Kola coming is not a walkover. He's not an easy boxer. So our own heavyweight, who is Harrison, is not going to get it easy. We know, but if he wants to be the world champion and go and fight the world champion, then you have to fight the best.
Of course, you heard Ellis Quay, who's the director of Kabik Boxing Promotions. It surely is going to be a very interesting night. Now we turn our attention to the UEFA Champions League, where Liverpool are drawing goalless with Napoli. Remember that Liverpool need a win with one unanswered goal at the least to make it to the next stage of the competition. Game ongoing, is still goalless, and of course game just wearing into a little past 10 minutes. We're looking forward to seeing what will be happening. Of course, we'll take a quick look around some of the games and what's happening. Now, Club Brugge and Atletico Madrid are drawing goalless. Also, Monaco are losing by 1-0 to Borussia Dortmund, who are visiting. It's almost on the 30th minute mark. And interesting thing here is that the man, Thierry Henry, is still having a very torrid time at Monaco as a coach. Now, Barcelona are leading Tottenham Hotspur by 1-0. Quechua Samoa's Inter Milan are losing by 1-0 to PSV Eindhoven. Also, Paris Saint-Germain are leading by 1-0 away at Red Star Belgrade. And also, it's 29 minutes in the game between Liverpool and Napoli. No goals scored yet. Of course, earlier in the day, FC Porto beat Galatasaray by 3-2 away. And Schalke, they beat Lokomotiv Moscow by 1-0. So that's what it's looking like on the 30th minute mark of most of the games played. These are the updated scores. And of course, we surely are going to be looking at more as we go along here. Now, let's talk about Evans Ayi, who emerged the champion at a recent squash tournament played at the Tesano Squash Club. Evans Ayi beat all the possible competition to emerge tops.
Playing from a strong field of over 40 seasoned squash players across the country, Evans played with so much confidence from the preliminary stage of the event, beating all those who came his way by straight sets before finally settling scores with old foe Dimson Dodu. Ayi and Dibson displayed outstanding skills and stamina in the final match, which was decided after an hour and a half of the best of 3 sets. Going into the final game on a set apiece, Ayi showed a lot of resilience and great skills, making sure he dealt with all the dangerous shots from his opponent to the admiration of the fans present at the event. Evans Ayi won the competition for the first time since its inception 5 years ago. The young enterprising player attributed his win to the hard work he put in the final month preceding the event.
Obviously, squash need more determination and workout. You need to work all out the best you can, because on the court, without stamina, I don't think you can go very far. So the excessive thing to do is to work your training aspect to a higher expectation, so that if you are determined to win too, then you train more to win. And you need focus and a very strong heart on the court to play.
Evans Ayi further called on the Ministry of Youth and Sports to turn attention to squash and help in the development of the game in the country.
I will be very grateful if there are more sponsors into the game. That will also inject us and give us some momentum of training and focusing on whatever we want to do. Because if there's more tournament coming and we have the role to play, we'll focus by training and doing other aspects of the game.
Meanwhile, captain of the Fort Garrison Squash Club, lawyer Francis Kofi, was amazed at the level of competition from the participants and is encouraging the youth to embrace the game of squash.
Congratulations to Evans Eye there. Let's turn our attention to the English Premier League, where there are loads of reactions following that alleged bit of racial abuse on the man Raheem Sterling in that game between Manchester City and Chelsea. Well, in that game it was alleged that some fans of Chelsea racially abused Raheem Sterling, and his manager Pep Guardiola has jumped to his support, and he's describing him as a very amazing and incredible person following the way he conducted himself after he was abused by football fans.
Well, a bit concerned what happened, but quite good. We saw the day before. Yesterday I didn't see him. He made a statement on Twitter or Instagram, I don't know, Instagram. So it was quite clear about his thoughts. Raheem is an incredible human being. So it's tough to understand. When I arrived there, I spoke with him especially, and I know he was so active in social media and Instagram and Twitter, these kind of things. And I said, try to protect your life, your private life, be outside of this kind of situation. And he did it. I think he's less active than he was young. He's more mature on the pitch and off the pitch. He has 2 kids, so I don't know really.
Leroy Sané was upset by the events at the weekend, but knows Sterling is a strong enough character to not let it affect him.
Obviously, I think it's kind of sad that this happened still. Obviously, we all supported Raheem and we're on his side. But like, he's a strong guy, good guy. He knows how to handle it, and like, he's not letting him down from this like kind of more stupid stuff, and he's still focused, still want to play good football, like just keep focusing on the next game tomorrow, and I think that's the most important thing.
The Chelsea supporter accused of racially abusing Sterling has apologised for his behaviour, but denied he used racist language. 60-year-old Colin Wing from Beckenham was caught on camera shouting at the Manchester City player when he retrieved the ball from behind the goal line. In an interview with the Daily Mail, Wing admits he swore at Sterling and says his behaviour was completely out of order, but claims he directed the word mank and not black at the winger. Metropolitan Police investigations continue. No arrests have been made. Pep Guardiola says racism is not just an issue in football.
Well, rather unfortunate incidents there. Well, now we will wrap it all up with a story on basketball. Now let's talk about a friendship that wrapped up on a very beautiful note between LeBron James and Dwayne Wade on the basketball court. Now both basketball players were drafted into the NBA in the year 2003, and there's something very amazing. Let's take a look.
Wade was determined to try and get one over on his friend, though he was impressive. He managed a double-double, 15 points and 10 assists. But it was James that dominated. He scored 28 points, including some trademark dunks, as he inspired the Lakers to a 3-point victory in a tight match. Plenty of on-court chat between the two. Here, Wade is trying to distract LeBron from a free throw. Did it work? Not a bit of it. That is all net. Wade had the chance to level the scores. James wasn't going to allow it. But it was all love, as the pair had a hug and swapped shirts at the end of the game.
Yeah, this is what you play for. Playing against one of the greatest players ever. Whether we was teammates or whether we was opponents, we brought the best out of each other. And I'm just thankful that I had the opportunity to be able to be drafted at the same time as this guy. And the friendship that we have, you guys know that's beyond basketball. But I'm going to miss this.
You know, the hell with us right now, man. One of the greatest players that ever played this game. And just as a privilege he is to enter the league with me, it's beyond mutual. So we're going to miss Flash, man. You know, we're going to miss him in this league, that's for sure.
Well, these are very, very interesting moments of great sportsmanship between Dwayne Wade and LeBron James. Now, let's quickly do an update on Champions Tuesday before wrapping it up, because the man, Mohamed Salah, has put Liverpool 1 goal ahead of Napoli, so it's 1-0. If it stays the way it is, then of course Liverpool get into the knockout stages of the UEFA Champions League. So Mohamed Salah scoring that goal there, well, these are some few highlights from that game that's ongoing. We're unable to bring you that goal, but hey, Mohamed Salah puts Liverpool 1 goal ahead of Napoli as they look forward to booking a place in the knockout stage of the UEFA Champions League. That's it for sports here. Keep it on Joy News Prime. More stories to share with you. My name is Nathaniel Atto, and I have love for sport.